Welcome back, and thank you for joining us here on Patreon for our Save the Seat series. I am very happy to be joined today by Arianna, our founder. If you are here because you listened to our Spotify end of year recap and you want more, you are in luck because we are going to get into it. We have lots planned for 2024, and we're hoping to continue some things that we have started in 2023, build on those, and get some new things rolling in the new year. So we're just going to talk about it. We're going to tease some stuff, and we're going to talk a little bit about issue 8, which will be coming out in 2024. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. And hi, Arianna. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Chloe. Good to see you again. It's been so long.
I know.
Well, as we look at 2024, I am most excited about some of the things that came from 2023. And so one of those was the in-event interviews that we started doing with Pass the Torch for Women during International Women's Month, as well as the interviews that we did at the Fearless Gala just a few months ago. It has been so fun to not only be part of events that I feel like we would already be at, but to commemorate them in a way that was directly interacting with people who attended. On International Women's Day, we joined Pass the Torch for Women for both their breakfast as well as their reception that evening. And we got to ask women, like, who has inspired you on your journey as a woman? Like, how has mentorship impacted you? Have you been mentored? Are you a mentee? And we had these beautiful moments, especially as people came up like with their mentors, not knowing what the question was and then getting to share about it. It was so cool. It was so sweet. And a couple months ago, we were at the Fearless Gala, and Bethany Quinn of Bethany Quinn Photography, y'all. She like created this beautiful exhibition with all these different women over the age of 40, where she had asked them what it meant to them to be fearless. And so we were asking the same question of people who hadn't previously answered the question, as well as who makes you feel fearless, or who inspires you to be fearless, or how can we be more fearless in our everyday life. And it has been such a cool extension of ours to capture those videos, to edit them, to create this content in partnership with these different organizations. And looking at our calendar, I cannot wait to continue these interviews at events. So if you have an event coming up and you're looking for an in-event activation moment that people can share with others and just have this special moment where their voice is shared through your mission, let us know. Email us at hello@moremagazine.org. We are so thrilled and so honored to be part of these events and to help bring these mini moments to life. So that was something in 2023 that I cannot wait to continue doing in 2024.
Yeah. And while we're talking about outreach, we did mention that we are doing issue 8 of More this coming year, and we are currently curating for content. So if you would like to be featured in our next issue, also hit us up at our email or our socials. We're always looking for people to join our team. So
100%. And a little teaser, we are planning to launch issue 8 in April 2024, typically the second week if you're looking at your calendars. And the theme for the spring issue is going to be beauty. So we are going to be looking at beauty, even with the expectations point of view, looking at what beauty means to us, how we see beauty, how we can curate beauty in our own lives. And I am so thrilled. I feel like I texted you and Marie at like 2 a.m. one night, and I was like, okay, but hear me out. And then like the ideas like just started rolling in. I think it's going to be a really cool issue.
And that's the thing about our themes is it can sound simple when you just say like women in love, but then when you actually get down into it, everybody interprets it differently and everybody has something unique to say. I think this last issue really drove that point home. There are so many different ways to see something and to experience it. And we just had a lot of really wonderful stories told from a lot of different perspectives about what being a woman and loving means to you, whether it's your family or a new friend or an old friend or a significant other or just life itself. Like it can just be so many different things. So I'm very excited for our beauty theme. I think we're going to build on it in a lot of unexpected ways.
Agreed. I can't wait for a thick coffee table book. It's coming, y'all. I'm excited.
The
I'm
thicker, the better.
girl, so excited. But I mean, even looking at like just quarter one. So I mean, issue two kind of starts to dip into Q2 a little bit, but as we've been planning and we have our survey, it comes out at the end of every year, and we hear you. And I think this last year, like we talked about the stats and how much we've grown on Let's Talk More on Monday. And I think a lot of that has come from our survey. Like you guys want to hear about mental health and women owned businesses and sustainable actions in our lives and you can take in your lives. And this last year we kind of revitalized and re-looked at our founder to founder. We have the first 3 months of founders lined up already, and we're starting with Marla Taylor of Taylor Advising. We're going to be meeting with Shreya and Nikita from the Papsu blog. I'm so thrilled. And Chloe, do you want to kind of jump in a little bit and even tease what we have during Q1?
Absolutely. I do want to circle back for a moment, though, and say that it is so meaningful for us, not only when you engage with our content, but when you answer our survey questions and you tell us what you're looking for and what you want to hear. Like, we take that to heart. It means so much to us. So, we definitely want to take those suggestions and run with them. So, when you do get the survey for this year, just know that if you submit it, we are listening and we want to bring you the content that you're looking for. And thank you.